Hi, my people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope the videos help a lot. I hope it solves your problem, and I hope it gives you more information about DordStream. But now in this video, now we'll talk about the how to use the choose bar in DordStream Studio. That means how you start, drag it and drop, then how you make edits on it through either the browser or the editor. Now let's start with the editor. Then before we start now, so let's create a project. Now, so if we want to create a project, we'll come down to project here, click here. So click on new. Then we'll choose any template we want. Let's use the blog template for the tutorial purpose. Name it tutorial blog. Now let's go it. So now let's open the file, because before we can start drag and drops, so we have to create a file. So we have to open a file. So let's open layout.html. So now this is the browser. So here I want to check the choose bar. But then what is the choose bar? The choose bars is consists of all the tags, the plugins, and the tools we need. So when we are developing our web page. So now listen, now we have HTML, we have DS HTML tag, we have DS parameter, we have bootstrap, we have style tag, we have event, we have plugin, we have attribute, we have called DSI, which is the DordStream attribute. So now let's start with the HTML and let's see how it looks. Now we have a tag. Now let's start with a tag. Let's drag a tag here. As you can see it here, because the browser doesn't recognize any event, so that's why anytime we drag, it happens to the body of the document. So it will start at the end of the document. So now let's double click. When we double click, it will show us where we make an edit. We have got editable. What is editable? Editable is where you edit your text, which is your inner text. Now let's see, now if I should use it as yes now, so I can now edit the name. So I can edit it towards my link. So I'll still double click, and so as you can see it, and this is I can do that I've changed the name to. So now this is the style sheet. This is style. These are the style properties we have for style. We have display, we have color, we have the background. You can change the color. Let me change the color to red. Then after that, I'll press enter. So after the enter, then to display, you can change the background. Change the background to green. This see, so you can make use of it. So here now we've got the HTML attributes. So these are the attributes. These are the class. These are the ID. These are all the attributes we have for each tags. Then these are the DordStream attribute as well, because we make use of DordStream. So we have DordStream attributes, we have DS action, we have DS, because DordStream attributes also extend the function of the HTML. Because if you use it with HTML, you want to exchange the function. You want to make it to communicate with the CMS, with the software that means so the DordStream attribute. We have got DordStream parameters as well. These DordStream parameters always work with ID. They only work with ID. So now we have others here. We have the inner HTML. So if we want to append in another HTML as a child or siblings, or as well as a children as well. So you can apply HTML as well with that as a child. So you can also make use of the inner text. We have inner text. You can also make changes of here. Inner text. Then after then press enter. So we can let's see my link. So as you can see now, we also see what we need. These are what we need when we want to work with the CSS file. Make use of the style sheet. We want to attribute, we want HTML attribute. If we want to work with DordStream attribute, we'll make use of DordStream attribute. We have DordStream parameters as well. Now after we've done with the project with the project we are working on with, then after we publish it, is we generate a style sheet for us and link it automatically for us. So we don't need to create any style sheet, so we don't need to link any style sheet, it will create it automatically. Now as you can see, now we can drag this, now we can drag it to inside the container. So now these are all the tags we have for HTML, so we can make use of it as well. Can make use of it. We have, these are all the tags we can make use of. You have the H attributes. So you can see it here now. So once we drag it, we drop it inside the container, it will append to inside the container. So it will append it to the container. So now let's walk through the plugin type, because this is the plugin type which will so because it makes our work fast, work more easier and faster. Now so now let's see, now for example, now we have these are the plugins. We have the plugins here. For now we only have a Bootstrap plugin, so these are all the Bootstrap plugins we have. So for us to understand this studio very well, we have to understand our Bootstrap very well. We have to understand our Bootstrap very well, so that's when we understand this studio very well, because it makes use of a Bootstrap as well. So you can use your normal CSS, so you can use a normal style sheet as well, so you can also make use of your Bootstrap. So now let's see, now we have I have a code down here, then which let's drag it. As you can see it here, we have here, so we can edit it. So we can edit it, as you can see it here now. So as you can see it here, so we can click anywhere, double click anywhere for us to show the tag here. So let's see. So as you can see it here, so we can let's make it editable. Let's change the name. It's either we'll make it editable here or what, or we'll change the inner text here. Let's change inner text. Text let's make it, let's see this recent post. Let's make it of the year too. Let's see future post. So we can also change the inner content as well. So let's make use of here. Let's call it popular post. So after I've done with the editing and everything, so we can drag it here, to a container. So we can create a container which we want to drag it inside. So we can also drag it inside. Then if we want to remove it or that we don't want it again, just drag it and move it down here. So as you can see it now, we've removed it. So you drag it, then you drag it to this editor that's showing here, so it will remove it automatically. Now we have a lot. You have a breadcrumb, you have a button group. As you can see there, you have a button group here, so you can make edit here, make changes here, edit anything you want. So now as you can see, I'm dragging it here. It means I'm removing it from the document. So now let's say for example, now I want to like develop a blog, or want to have a container which will take our pictures, our text and everything. They'll make use of what we call media. As you can see here, so we have media here, so we can change the picture. So you want to change the picture here. So as you can see it here now, so as I said here, we can just like import the file we want. So we can either copy it from here or we import it. So let's import. Let's create a folder here. By right click, come down to new folder. So now to create a new folder for us automatically, then what we'll do is just double click and rename it. Let's rename it image. Then after that we can now refresh and leave it. Then now let's import. So we can import a file. Now let's import image file. Okay, now I'm importing this file. So as you can see, you see the about.jpg file. So now I want to link this file. I can link this file in two ways. The first way is typing the direct, accessing the direct. Let's say coming out to src. This is where we specify the address. Now let's see, it's from assets slash the name, which is non-auth, that's non-authentication, then what, image, and the file name, which is about.jpg. now so once you press enter, so you can see this, it's the picture change. So you can change the height so that we can view it. Let's change the height. Let's give it, give the height 100 pixels. As you can see it here, you see now. So we've changed it. This is a media plugin, which is Bootstrap as well. So let's see now. Now we've linked it. That's the first step. Now let's say the second. The second method is by dragging it into the container and copy. Let's save it because it is not in autosave. We have to save it. So now the next thing is for us just to drag it. So we can drag the file. You can drag it anywhere here. Let's drag it. Let's copy the link here. After that, we can now remove it. You can come down here, and double click. So you make sure it's double click it. So now let's come down here again. So these are the two methods. So can I paste it here? And as you can see now, we've already linked it here. So we've already linked the image. So you can double click here. You can double click on it. So let's make it editable. Now I can change the name. Let's say my post title. So if you have anything to add to it, maybe you want to add the style to it, just come down to style sheet, then add the style to it. If you want to move it to the left, come down to the style sheet, you style it, or you can make use of Bootstrap directly through the class. So you can come down to HTML attribute and add the class to it directly. So now let's give an overview of it. Now what I've done now after the just to collapse your as you can see it here, you see it, this is the main function of it. So you just edit it and drag it to anywhere you want to place it here. So you drag it to anywhere you want to place it here. So anything you drag here, so it means you are removing it from the document, from the work. So I've got alert here. This is where you make use of the alert. And you see the make of the badge as well. If you want to use the badge, as you can see here, we can. So this is the way you make use of the badge. This is the make of the badge. Make use of the badge. They also call breadcrumb. This is what we just do to just edit it directly, edit it and input what you want to input it as well. You also have the card as well. You have a card here which you drag in anything you want to drag inside. As you can see it here, drag it inside, drag anything you want to drag it inside the container. As you can see it here now, drag it. Then if you want to redo, you can either refresh. That's why I say you always save your work. You always save your work. Anytime you're doing your work, always save it. If you want to redo it to the previous before you save it, so you have to go click on refresh. So it will refresh the document back for. So we have a call button. So you can see it here. So we have button here. So we have button. So we have button group. We have carousel. This carousel is used when you want to work with slider. That means, as you can see now, it's moving. So as you can see that it's moving. So you can see it. If you watch it carefully, you see it's sliding, so you just have to specify. So then we have a call check input. We have a check input, as you see it here. This is the check input. So you just make use of it, just drag it and edit it, and you have a collapse. Yeah, anyone you see you drag here that doesn't work the way you want it, just drag it directly to the code, and you make use of it. So let's see, you have this you have a text here, you have a table. If you're working with a table, this is the table. You can edit it. You can make edits through it directly. You can directly, so instead of you typing the code, you can make edit. You can make edit directly through it. As you see it, let's say I make changes without even writing any code as well. So this is the first method. Then the second method is for you to drag it to the editor and start editing it through the browser. Now let me clear all this. So you can see it here. Let me clear this. So let me clear everything here. So now I can now decide now to drag it. I can drag it to any place here, any position here, and I can drag. Let me see. Let me drag a model class here. Let's say I have a model class here. You see here, I can drag it to anywhere here. Then come down to here to edit it now. So I can come down here to edit it. So I can come down here to edit it, to change the name and everything. So this is the model body. You can add anything to it as well. So do you see how easy it is? Just for you to drag inside the code and start editing it through the browser. You can also drag it directly through the browser without even writing any code as well. So without writing any code, so you make the changes and everything you want through the browser. So I said we'll make use of plugins. So I advise you to learn plugin, to learn the Bootstrap plugin. You can go to the Bootstrap official website and learn the Bootstrap very well, because if you understand the Bootstrap, then you understand, you have a full understanding of how to use this software and how to work with Bootstrap. You know, Bootstrap will make our work easier and faster as well. So thank you for watching. So I hope you understand now, and I hope you know how to use the other tags. And okay, now before I go, now this Bootstrap tag you can only use through the browser. You can only use it through the editor. Now let's see. So let me open the file here. So if you want to make use of it, just drag and append it here. Then append it here. So it's going to reflect on the browser directly. You see it here. So Bootstrap, style, event attribute, and DS attributes. They are what they are. You can only drag it on the editor. So that is why you have another editor. When you double click, so it shows you here. So this is where you input this through the browser. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, then to on your notification, so that you know when we release another video. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for watching.